So I think I'm ready to set up my Shopify store. Never done this before, so who knows what's going to happen in this video. So we've got justin@avit.com, which is the email address I've just created in the previous video, and I'm going to press to start my free trial. I'm probably going to pause the video here and there as I start like creating passwords, like this sort of stuff. So just bear with me. One of the great things is I've got my password manager sitting in the background, so it's going to capture absolutely everything. I forgot to mention something in one of the earlier videos, as well as when I was talking about like tech and security and stuff like that, is all of my computer equipment that I'm using is actually protected by our IT company at work. We've got antivirus installed, so I can tick a lot of the boxes within my tech foundations. I just forgot to mention it. I just thought I'd mention it now anyway. So anyway, I'll pause and set my password. So always a good tip here as well is I've set a nice strong password as well. I've got that lovely green bar full all the way to the top. So always thinking security all of the time. So I'm going to press create my account, and hopefully in a couple of secs it will do it. There we are. We're going to save the password into my password manager as well. So that's all good stuff, saving that. So we've got that saved for the future as well. I'm just going to fill in my payment details. I've got a 3-day free, and then I've got £1 a month for 3 months. So it's not going to cost me very much to run this Shopify business, but I'll fill these details in and I'll unpause the video once I've done that. So I've filled in the payment information and you're confronted with choosing a plan next. I think one of the things, just a general bit of advice, is go basic all of the time. Yeah, we could go on to grow. You might be looking at that percentage card difference in the card rates, but it's not going to make much in the way of difference at all. So we're just going to go do basic, basically. I'm not a running shop or anything like that, so I don't need point of sale technology. So that's all very simple. I am basically, what are you going to do in your business? I'm going to sell online, sell in store, drop shipping. So I'm going to tick that. I'm going to sell online. I'm going to do what's called drop shipping. I think I am. I'm sure we can change this later anyway. And I'm not going to be selling digital products, and I'm not moving an existing store. Straightforward so far. Right. And there we are. I think we're ready to go, basically. What I'm going to do next is probably just pause there for a second. There's lots and lots of stuff that I'm going to do in Shopify later. What I've got to do is really, I can't hook up my t-shirt supplier to Shopify until I had my Shopify account. So I really need to just get that up and running. I don't really want to do much within Shopify until I've made that connection. And well, maybe what I'll do now is work on some products. I think I'm going to need a logo, aren't I? I better do something about that as well. So we'll maybe have a look at and how we're going to maybe do that, and then I think we're probably not too far off. I'll probably show you a little bit about my finance stack, and I think obviously we're going to have to connect up the payments and stuff like that. Anyway, there's loads of Shopify tutorials online. I mean, I'm probably going to go and watch one myself. I'm not intending to do that. I think I'm encouraging you to work out these things, have a go. We've got to this stage very, very quickly, to be brutally honest. I've partnered with I already had the domain name. My Google Workspace is on a trial. This is on a 3-day free trial, and then it's only going to cost me £1. It's all been very cheap so far. I am using a few things that I've already got, like I'm going to move into Canva that I am already paying for and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, we've got our online shop. We can start working on our designs, and I'll probably reveal in a couple of videos down where we're the supplier that we're going to use for our t-shirts and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll see you back in the next video. Cheers, bye.